Laser sharp as I could, laser focused. Understanding that I know the break was coming, but I don't want to take this opportunity for granted. I wanted to play extremely well tonight for our ball club. I wanted us to play extremely well going into the break on a high note, and our team we responded very well.
You haven't had a ton of games lately with that kind of possession by possession down the stretch things. What are you looking for there, and especially with AD in the two-man game, and how you guys are able to get good shots?
That's it. We're just trying to get great shots. Trying not to play against the shot clock, which we did a couple times, but for the most part, we got really good shots. And when you're able to do that, you always keep the defense at bay. And for the most part, we was able to knock them down, even though it was a back-and-forth game throughout the whole game.
You could argue that AC and Dwight came in and kind of changed the tempo of the game, especially on defense. So what did you see from Uso and Dwight?
You said it. You said it. I mean, Dwight came and changed the game from an offensive rebounding standpoint, just bullying, whoever was on him, being able to get to the free throw line, getting us into the bonus, getting us some dunks, giving us extra possessions, and then AC defensively was just so in tune, getting steals, getting stops, getting strips, and being a very ultra aggressive on the offensive end. So those guys are unbelievable off the bench for us.
It's a night like this for AD, continuing his growth process. He has the block on Jokic. He has the threes. It's one of the better teams in the Western Conference. Did you see this as part of his progression this season?
I mean, every opportunity that we get to play in a close game versus a tough opponent, it's a learning experience for all of us. It prepares us, for a postseason game where it's going to be back and forth, back and forth. I thought tonight was a playoff atmosphere. Both teams being number one and number two in the West Conference, jockeying for position. So, just trying to make plays, whatever it takes, on the offensive end, on the defensive end, and and AD was there, knocking down big threes, getting a block, getting some stops. I got the jump ball as well, just big time.
LeBron, with you being injured last year, does that make you, with the not making the playoffs, do you feel more on a mission this year did that make you appreciate the game more, not playing last year and not being in the playoffs?
No, I don't need an injury to make me appreciate the game. But coming into this season, just very hungry, very enthused, very motivated on trying to put this team in position to be as successful as we can, and also at the end of the day, not ever skipping the process. And that's just my mindset.
You mentioned it being 1 versus 2 in the West. How much juice does that add to the matchup on the court, and then by extension, how much more of an exclamation point does it make the victory going into the All-Star?
Well, I've been in locker rooms where you're trying to, catch the number 1 seed, and I can probably echo what Coach Malone's speech was those guys are 3 games ahead of us, and if we want to be the number 1 seed, we got to beat them. They beat us on our home floor before, and let's go get this one. So I had that in my mind, understanding I know what they're thinking over there. I know the dialogue that's probably going over there, and saying they want to, try to get a great win versus us, going into the break. So, I just try to counterproduct that by, bringing that same intensity.
You've been on teams where, you guys have been the number 1 seed. You've been on teams where, you haven't chased that as hard. Is the number 1 seed a strong goal? You guys have been number 1 almost every time.
We don't talk about it. We really don't. We just play the game the right way. We don't talk about it. We see the standings. We know what it is, but we don't talk about it. We go out and say, hey, we're the number 1 seed. Let's play. No, we just go play our game. And if it happens, it happens.
You'll have a 6-week sprint after the break until the postseason. Big picture, what things have you guys done up to this point to make you feel, what have you done to judge where you guys are at?
Well, we are where we need to be. And, we'll come back off the break and get ready for the final stretch of the regular season. But you don't put too much into it. You understand that you play some good basketball along the way. You play some not good basketball. But you want to continue to get better and continue to trust the process. So we look forward to it when we get back and get back on the floor and see how far we can continue to grow.
I know you don't talk about it amongst each other, but for you personally, how important do you think it is to have that one seed?
We don't talk about it. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think every Western Conference team that will make the playoffs can win on someone else's floor. For us, we would love to play in front of our home fans as much as we can. We love being, with our Laker faithful. But at the end of the day, you go out and play each and every game like it's his own game, and you can't worry about what can happen the following day. You can only live in the present. So, like we did tonight.
Having a key role in the All-Star game is a big it's part of your career for a long time. Do you find any ways to find breaks, just mental, over these?
I try. I truly try, and you know, I got a couple days now where I can try to get a little break mentally. So we see what happens. You know, All-Star break is obviously for guys that are not a part of the All-Star weekend. So I'm very excited about my teammates being able to get some rest, decompress, get away from the game, and come back fresh. And myself will be locked in for them, no matter how much rest I can get. You know, so it doesn't matter.
You have a long-standing partnership with the University of Akron through your foundation. Today was an announcement that you're expanding that partnership for your kids to Kent State.
Yep.
What can you tell us about how that came about?
How did it come about? Kent State loves what we're doing. We've always had a great relationship with Kent State and Akron U, and they love what we've been doing at the IPS. And we love the university as well. So it's always mutual when we're able to come together, something like that. So to be able to give free tuition to my inaugural kids at, you know, at my, it's crazy. That means I'm like free tuition for 4 years. So they get to decide if they want to get free tuition there or they want to go to Akron U. We have so many options. And I just know that so many kids in my community just don't have many options. So for me to be in a position where I can give these kids options to decide what they want to do with their future, it's probably the best thing I've ever done.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.